League match number 2. The captain for KKR has arrived. We're waiting for the umpires to carry forward with the toss to determine who's going to bat and who's going to field. That should happen hopefully any moment. It's a beautiful day, sunny, light breeze, temperatures in the low or high 70s, but perfectly beautiful weather for a game of cricket. No clouds. Day before yesterday was a little cloudy, lots of cloud, which kind of made it difficult towards the end of the second inning for the visibility, but players were fine with it. However, today we don't foresee any such issues. The umpires for today's match will be Prabhanjan Mishra and Yaksh Rathod. So let's see whenever they're ready. I believe we can expect them to go ahead with the toss. Players talking to each other at the moment. People are still arriving. Some of the players still arriving the last minute for some of the teams. We hope to start the match on time. It's supposed to start at 5:45, but as always, there's a delay due to multiple reasons. However, the weather, the sunlight should be visible pretty much till 8:30, 9 o'clock, so we should be okay. More players arriving for the KKR. Umpires taking a walk. Prabhanjan Mishra walking towards the field, calling the captains. The captains, Raj Hatti and Venu from KKR, walking towards the pitch. Both the umpires on the pitch. Let's see who wins the toss today. Okay. The Dayton Indians seem to have won the toss and they've elected to bat. So the players from the Dayton Indian camp are going to be batting. We're waiting for the teams to get ready, settle down. Be interesting to see the opening players for the Dayton Indians. Who would that be? Okay, players are taking the positions from KKR's camp. Dayton Indians having a team discussion on the opening batsman that will be facing KKR for the second match of the BCC T15 League 2023, match number 2. Players are getting ready. The breeze has slowed down. Beautiful temperature at the moment. It is showing 75.
The link is coming, the old one. When you click on that,
Pocket powder of Xenia, the gold saloon of Yellow Springs. Yeah, that's because it's going to start from scratch into Cardiff. A new establishment.
so it won't come live.
It will, you have to fast forward. Mr. Anup Muskoo, Mr. Anup Muskoo, he's a local businessman. Mr. Anup Muskoo, he's a local businessman. Dr. Shivagunasridharan, Professor. There's a team huddle going on at the moment with the Dayton Indians camp. The match should start any moment. As soon as the scorer starts the match, you should see the players' names on the screen. The batsmen, the bowlers. For those of you watching the match live, please leave us comments and suggestions and or any feedback. That would be helpful. Crick Heroes is our official broadcasting partner. They're a new company out of India with some new features which some of the other competitors are yet to provide. So this is our second year with Crick Heroes. We hope to improvise the coverage. That includes additional features and options available as we move into the next year, hopefully. But for now, we're still waiting for the teams to take positions. The team huddle completed for the Dayton Indians. Remains to be seen who the opening batsmen are going to be. We'll be right back. Okay, looks like the batsmen are out on the field for the Dayton Indians. KKR setting up the field. Looks like the opening bats are going to be Raj Hatti and who's the second batsman? Saurabh. So it's going to be Saurabh Mahavadivar and Raj Hatti, the opening batsman for Dayton Indians. हो रहा है बहुत धीरे हो रहा है
टाइम बता देगा ऊपर भाई आया क्या भाई चला नहीं
Okay. The bowler is Niranjan for the KKR. First bowl. Swing and a miss. And he is out. That was a beautiful delivery. Saurabh taking a swing. Ball catching the edge. And he's an out. First ball, first wicket coming for the Dayton Indians. Bowlers Niranjan. Very, very disappointed Saurabh, who's usually opening batsman with some excellent performance, a power hitter, disappointed with his performance. So Niranjan for the second delivery. This one, the batsman Shravan lets it go by, not taking any chances. A very costly wicket for the Dayton Indians coming on the first delivery. This one, good length. Shravan not taking chances, plays it safe. And this one is not ruled wide. Fair ball. Two more balls to go in the over. First over of the first inning, second match. Shravan getting ready. And the ball. This one is hit short towards the short mid-on. Fielded, 1 run. Indians making a debut with 1 run, the loss of 1 wicket. Last ball for Niranjan and the ball. This one, he tried to place it towards the offside, failing to connect the ball. Decides to run, but changed his mind last minute. No runs. That's the end of first over. At the score of the end of the first over is 1 run, 1 wicket, loss of 1 wicket. And that was Saurabh, who was out on the very first delivery, bowled by Niranjan, caught by the wicketkeeper, bringing Shravan to bat for the Dayton Indians. Remains to be seen who the second bowler is going to be to start the second over. Okay, players getting ready. Good bowling. Sharman lets it go. Bowler is Raghu. Starting the second over for the KKR. Sharman the batsman. Facing Raghu. And Raghu missing the steps. The ball, this one is hit low to the ground, going towards the slip. Fielded, no runs. And this one is lifted up, caught by the fielder way towards the deep mid-off, straight long-off region, and that's the decision that needs to be made by the umpire, and that's an out. It's an out. Second wicket coming for the Dayton Indians. Shravan caught out bowler Raghu. Score is 1 for 2 for the Dayton Indians. Shravan little short there on that stroke, failing to send the ball out the boundary region. Little difficult catch there by the fielder, but managed to make the catch, and that's the second wicket for the Dayton Indians. Raj Hatti still on the field. Score is 1 for 2. 3 balls on the second over. Little fielding adjustment there by Raghu. And the delivery by Raghu. Good bowling. No runs. Batsman Sunil playing it safe. 2 more balls to go in the over, and the ball. And this one is lifted up towards the offside. Let's see how far it goes. Lands infield. Ball, does it cross the boundary? And it's a 4, yes. Ball crossed the boundary, 4 runs for Sunil. Delivery by Raghu. Swing and a miss. And that's the end of the second over. Scored at the end of the second over is 5 for 2. Indians losing their second wicket. Top of the second over. Losing their 2 opening batsmen. Besides, except for Raj, he's still on the field. So the KKR managing to capture 2 wickets in 2 overs. Remains to be seen who the next bowler is going to be for the KKR. Niranjan to continue his second over and the third over of the inning. Batsman is Raj. Raj plays it gently towards the leg gully region, short leg region. 1 run. Fielded by the fielder. Not taking any chances. Single for Raj. Brings the batsman Sunil to face off Niranjan for the first time. Sunil checking the field, verifying, confirming the positions. And this one is lifted to the outside towards the cover region. Girish Kulkarni running, trying to field the ball. Fielded by the fielders. Runners score 2 runs. And that's an overthrow. The runners will run again. 3 runs coming on that delivery. Pushing the score to 9. Little misfilling on the KKR's part. And the ball. And this one is played safe. Ball traveling towards the short cover. Fielded by KKR fielder. No runs. And this one is hit again to the same region. Girish Kulkarni trying to field the ball. Single coming off of that delivery. Score 10 for 2. Niranjan for the ball. This one is hit towards the square leg region. Fielder fielding the ball. 1 run coming off that delivery. Pushing the score to 12. I take that back. The score is 11 for 2. And the ball. And this one is hit right above the bowler. Fielded by the fielder. Right towards the deep mid-on region. And that should be a single. 12 for 2. And that's the end of over number 3. Score at the end of 3 overs is 12 for 2 for the Dayton Indians. Shravan and Saurabh retired for the Dayton Indians by the KKR. Both the wickets coming as a result of caught out. Beautiful, beautiful day, beautiful temperature, 75 degrees. Brisk wind. Couldn't ask for any better weather for a day of cricket match. Little hydration for the Dayton Indians camp. Bowler's Raghu is going to start his second over. Batsman is going to be Raj Hatti. 12 for 2 is the score. We're at the top of the 4th over. It's an average run of 4 runs per over. Let's see if the Dayton Indians can open up, change the deficit. And the first ball, switch hit attempt, swing and a miss, no runs. Raghu for the ball. This one is played safe. Ball traveling off the ground towards the short mid-wicket region. Fielded. 1 run. Bring Samrat to the bat. Face Raghu. Little team strategy conversation between the batsmen. Both Raj and Sunil, seasoned cricket players in the Dayton region, Dayton, Cincinnati, Columbus region. And the ball by Raghu. This one is placed towards the slip. Batsman making the call, decide not to run, no runs. Next delivery, and this one is hit right to the fielder standing at the short mid-wicket region. No runs. Some nice fielding there by KKR fielder. Delivery by Raghu. This one is lifted above. No player there. Ball bounces infield. Single coming off of that delivery. Score is 14 for 2 for the Dayton Indians. Last ball of the over, the fourth over for Raghu. Batsman is Raj. And the ball, another reverse shot attempt. Raj missing to connect the ball. No runs, no farm, no howl. No harm, no foul. Score at the end of 4 overs is 14 for 2 for the Dayton Indians. And that's the end of the power play, 4 overs. Let's see who the bowler is going to be and the subsequent fielding positions that they may want. Fielders deciding, having conversations on a strategy after the power play.
Who's the bowler? New bowler. Raj.
And the bowling change for KKR is going to be bowler Raj, pace bowler. To bowl Sunil Samrat is the batsman. There's a fielder at the forward square leg region. Mid-wicket region. Short cover region. Long on, long off. Deep forward square leg, deep square leg region, and the delivery. The first one by Raj, and this one is hit towards the forward square leg region. Fielded by the fielder. 1 run. $15 for 2. Top of the 5th over. And the next delivery by Raj. This one is a full toss, hit way up in the air, and it's going to cross the boundary for the 6. So the first 6 for the Dayton Indians by Raj Hatti brings the score up a little bit. Top of the 5th over. Waiting for the score to refresh, but it should be 21 for the Dayton Indians. 21 for 2. The ball by Raj, and this one is played safe. Fielder right there between the short mid wicket and the forward square leg area, fielding the ball, no runs. Next delivery by Raj. This one is a wide ball declared by umpire Yash Rathod. Not wasting any time. And the delivery, this one is placed carefully by Raj, close to the short cover point region, 1 run. Next delivery by Raj to Sunil, swing and a miss. Wicketkeeper failing to stop the ball. However, slip fielder stops the ball, no runs. Last ball to go for Raj, his first over. At the bottom of the 5th over. And the delivery. This one is placed gently towards the gully region, 1 run. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Good.
So scored at the end of the 5th over is 24 for 2 for the Dayton Indians. They managed to increase the run rate per over ever so slightly by close to 1 run. So that's approximately 5 runs an inning. 5 runs an over. And we completed 5th over. Still 10 more overs to go.
There is your flying gear. So you can fly now. Oh, Nitin bhai. 24.
Let's see the bowler change up for the KKR. Girish Kulkarni is going to be the bowler for KKR. Batsman is Sunil Samrat. We have 5 fielders out on the outfield, and the first delivery by Girish. And this one is hit right to the ground. Fielder from the slip area fielding the ball, no runs. We have a deep forward square leg region. We have the wide long on. We have the long off. We also have deep cover, deep extra cover. The next delivery, this one is hit toward the short mid-on region. No fielders there, 1 run. For the delivery, and this one is hit past the fielder, sending it the forward cover point region for the quick single. So it looks like the Indians are managing to score a run or 2 here and there, followed by a 4 or a 6, which is exactly what they're looking to do at the moment. And this one is a wide ball. Samrat's swinging at the delivery, but the umpire Declared a white ball. Though Samrat missed the swing, hit the ball. Girish for the delivery. This one is hit towards the gully region, close to the ground. Samrat not taking any chances. Fielders feeling the ball.
Steal those boys.
Little adjustment there in the fielding position. Girish for the delivery, and this one is hit straight leg side. Ball traveling, crossing the boundary.
Good one. Now save the energy.
And that's the last ball remaining for Girish. Batsman trying to hit the leg, ball traveling towards the square leg area, but runner's not running, the batsman not running. That's the end of the over. Scored at the end of 6 overs is 31 for 2 for the Dayton Indians. First 2 wickets coming in the first 2 overs. The very first one coming off the very first delivery by KKR. So 2 costly wickets coming in the first 2 overs. Let's see if Raj will continue to bowl. Start off the 7th over for KKR. Good over by Girish Kulkarni, taking his position. Players looking for some water, hopefully at the end of this over. Delivery by Raj to Raj. And it is dropped by the umpire. An opportunity possibly for a wicket. No runs. Raj to Raj. And the ball. Again, beautiful delivery. Raj doesn't have any room to place the ball. Place it safe to the ground. Fielder standing at the short leg region. Fielding the ball. Next delivery by Raj. And this one is a swing and a miss. Raj trying to lift the ball. Failing to connect. Pace has changed ever slightly by the bowler Raj. Thrown the batsman off their momentum on the swing. Else what could have been a 6, possibly towards the deep mid-wicket region. Remains to be seen if Raj can connect one in this over. And the ball by Raj. And this one is lifted right about the batsman, the player, the bowler. Ball traveling straight towards a straight hit for a 4. Beautiful shot. Ball traveling right above the bowler. Goes right for the pitch, straight the direction for a 4. And the delivery by Raj. And this one is lifted, ball traveling, fielded by Girish for a single. With one more ball to go in the 7th over. Delivery, swing and a miss. That concludes the 7th over. Scored at the end of 7 overs is 36 for 2 for the Dayton Indians. And that was the 2nd over bowled by Raj. Looks like Girish might be starting his 2nd over for the inning, and that's the 8th over. Remains to be seen as Girish walks towards the wicket keeper, having a conversation. Doesn't seem to be the case. Let's wait and see who the KKR brings in from their camp for the next over, which is our over number 8. Scored at the end of 7 overs is 36 for 2. Little water break there by the fielders. We have a few committee members and some spectators there enjoying the game. Beautiful day, cool breeze. Dayton Indians camp sitting there waiting for some cheerful moment, as they've been pretty quiet. And the bowler is going to be Girish. Started off the 8th over. Ball hitting the batsman. Batsman not running. Hits the body, no runs. The delivery, reverse hit this time by Raj, and this one is crossing the boundary for 4. Beautiful execution, reverse shot by Raj. Pushing the score to 36 for 2 for the Dayton Indians. I take that back. Correction. The app on Cricket Heroes took a while for it to refresh. The score is 40 for 2. We're on top of the 8th over, and the next ball by Girish, and this one is a wide. (41 for 2). As per the Cricket Heroes app, the projected score at the moment shows at 84. But as you know, anything can happen. After all, it's cricket and still plenty more overs to go. And this one is placed close to the ground by Raj towards the square leg region for a single. Girish for the ball. This one is lifted up in the air. Fielder's running, and the ball crosses the boundary for a 4. Captain Venu attempting to field the ball, stop the ball from crossing the boundary, but failing to do so. 4 runs for the Dayton Indians, pushing the score to 46 for 2. We're in the middle, bottom of the 8th over. 2 more balls to go for Girish Kulkarni. Score is 46 for 2. Sunil Samrat at 20, and Raj Hatti with a score of 22. So far, this has been the key partnership to bring the score up to 46, as the first 2 wickets coming within the first ball of the first over and the second one coming off the second over with not many runs. And this one is hit close to the ground towards the mid-wicket region. 1 run. 47 for 2. Girish Kulkarni for delivery, and this one is hit straight towards the fielders standing at the deep forward mid-wicket. 1 run. And that's the end of 8 overs. Scored at the end of 8 overs is 48, brings the average to 6 runs per over. Projected run rate goes up to 90. So let's see if the Dayton Indians can manage to pull some scoring streak here at the end of 8 overs. Still 7 more overs to go in the inning. Girish Kulkarni walking back towards his position after completing his second over. Girish has given away 19 runs in 2 overs, no wickets. Batsman Raj with a score of 23 and Sunil Samrat with a score of 21. We're at the top of the 9th over. And the bowler, there's a change-up in the bowler. Let's see who the bowler is as per the Cricket Heroes app, which takes at times a few extra seconds for it to refresh as we're out in the open field using the telephony services. And that's a wide ball by the bowler Ashish, who's bowling his first over of the inning. And that's the 9th over, over number 9. That's a wide ball. Score is 49 for 2. 1 more run for the Indians before they cross the half a century. Swing and a miss. Appeal made by the wicket keeper. Umpire not budging. Batsman is safe. No runs. And this one is hit way up in the air. Ball traveling for a beautiful towering 6. Beautifully connected by Raj. Pushes the score to 55, and that's the half a century for the Dayton Indians coming at the top of the 9th over. 50 runs coming at the top of the 9th over with a towering 6 by Raj. And this one is hit straight to the ground, flush to the ground, right to the fielder. 1 run. Score is 56 for 2, top of the 9th over. Ashish, the delivery, spin bowler, and this one is hit again to the fielder running from the mid-wicket region. 1 run. Delivery by Ashish. Appeal made. Umpire not making any calls. 1 more ball to go in the 9th over by Ashish, his first over. And this one is lifted again, way up in the air. Ball traveling deep into the deep square leg area, square leg region for a 6. Full stretch of the arms on that one. Ball traveling deep past the boundary It was a deep square leg, deep forward square leg region for the 6. Pushes the score to 63-2 for the Dayton Indians, who have a projection of 106 at the moment, based on the Crick Heroes app. And that's the end of the 9th over. Scored at the end of 9 overs is 63-2 for the Dayton Indians, who started off with a rocky start, losing 2 wickets in the first 2 overs, the first one on the very first delivery. However, the partnership by Sunil Samrat and Raj Hatti managing to push the score to 63-2 at the end of 9 overs, with Sunil at score with a score of 22 and Raj Hatti with a score of 36. And there's going to be a bowler change from the KKR camp, bringing in Chetan, the new bowler, who's going to start his first over for the inning. From the far side, batsman is Sunil Samrat. First delivery, and this one swing and a miss. Samrat trying to place the ball towards the leg side. Missing, no runs. Chetan for the delivery, the second delivery. This one, a close miss by Sunil Samrat, trying to place the ball towards the silly region, forward point, cover point region, trying to nick the ball, but missing, no runs. Chetan and the ball, and this one is hit close to the ground. Ball traveling ever so slowly towards the forward square leg, short mid-wicket region. 1 run coming off that delivery, pushing the score to 64-2. Chetan, and a switch hit attempt, missing completely. Reverse hit. Every once in a while, Raj attempts to make that shot, but so far has not been that successful, except for once or twice. Something that is unpredictable for Raj. And this one again, a second attempt and another miss by Raj. Bowlers Chetan. Raj is attempting to connect, make a switch hit. 2 times in a row. Last ball and another attempt. This time he manages to connect the ball, which is traveling slowly towards the boundary. Let's see if the players manage to stop the ball, which they do. And it is a 4. The ball crosses the boundary. It's a 4. So Raj does manage to score 4 runs off of the switch hit attempt that he was trying to make for the last 3 delivery. And that's the end of the 10th over. Scored at the end of 10 overs is 68-2. Chetan giving away 5 runs in that over. Sunil Samrat with a score of 23. Raj with a score of 40. Indians with a score of 68-2. 10 more runs, and Raj will be crossing the half-century boundary, half-century mark. A very well played game by Raj and Sunil. The partnership has managed to pull the Indians out of what could have been a deficit situation, and we may have a change-up in the players, in the bowler, that is, for the KKR. Let's see who the bowler is going to be for KKR. Okay, the bowler is going to be Niranjan, who's brought back after having bowled the first 2 overs. Let's see if Samrat can manage to capitalize on Niranjan's over. Niranjan, who had managed to take Saurabh's wicket in the very first delivery, and this one is a full toss, ball traveling, hits a bat, goes close to the ground. Wicketkeeper failing to field the ball, runners running, 2 runs. Scored is 70 for 2. For the Indians at the end of 10 overs, we're at the top of the 11th over. Bowler is Niranjan. Rajati with a score of 40. Sunil with a score of 25. 23, the next delivery. And this one is lifted up in the air for a beautiful 6. That's a beautiful 6, a very quick 6. Beautifully connected. Perfectly connected. By Sunil Samrat, brings the score up to 31 and 76 for 2 for the Indians. Top of the 11th over, bowlers Niranjan. And the ball. This one's going to be a wide ball. Niranjan for the delivery, and this one is a swing and a miss. It's not wide. Beautiful length. It's just Samrat failing to connect the ball. Uphill made, but neglected, ignored by the umpire. Scored is 77 for 2. Middle of the 11th over. Projected score of 110 at the moment by the Crick Heroes app. And the next delivery, this one is hit close to the ground towards the forward square leg, deep forward square leg region. Fielders there. And the runners managed to capture a single. The batters. Brings the batsman Raj to face off Niranjan. This one is a full toss, hit straight towards the fielder standing at the deep forward mid-wicket region. And that is a single. Well-placed ball, but the fielders are well positioned by the KKR camp. So far, they've been pretty good on. And this one is lifted up in the air, landing in front of Girish Kulkarni. Fielded. Single coming off of that delivery, pushing the score to 79 for 2. That's the end of the 11th over. Score is 80 for 2. So scored at the end of 11 overs, 80 for 2 for the Dayton Indians, 41 for Raj Hatti, and 33 for Sunil Samrat. Raj is 9 runs short of his half a century in this inning. Raj and Sunil maintaining the partnerships since the second wicket. The 2 wickets when they went down very quickly in the first 2 overs. Dayton Indians with a sense of little confidence on their run rate at the end of the inning, which they would like to have. Keep the average where it should be. Give the KKR a good chase. Well above the 110, 120 mark. However, at the moment, app is predicting its run rate. With the run rate, it's at 109 with 4 more overs to go. And the bowler is Chetan once again, and this one is lifted way up in the air. Ball Caught by Girish Kulkarni. And Girish Kulkarni supposed to stand where it is, and that's an out. Raj Hatti. No, that is Sunil Samrat. Sunil Samrat. Beautiful innings with a score of 41, a score of 33. Caught by Girish Kulkarni. Bowler is Chetan. And that's at the end of, that's the top of the 12th over. So the score for the Indians is 80 for 3. Sunil with an excellent partnership with Raj Hatti. Well played at a score of 33. The team clapping for Sunil Samrat. Beautiful partnership with Raj, which is going to bring the batsman Sumant for the Dayton Indians. Raj needs 9 runs to score half a century in this inning. He's been consistent. He's been patient. Delivery by Sumant, and this one is placed, nicked it towards the forward point region. Runners running, single, quick single. 81 for 3. Top of the 12th over. And we also have Surjit Singh in the broadcasting booth from the Dayton Premier League. Surjit Singh, how are you today?
I'm doing good, sir. Very nice.
It's a beautiful day for cricket, and what do you think about the score so far by the Dayton Indians after losing the first 2 wickets pretty quickly, including the first one on the very first delivery?
I think they are doing good. I think the average is maintaining good. It's just like a quick pickup in the last couple of overs. I think any score excess of 100 is always good in this ground. So we have seen in BPL, and it will be the same here actually. Anything in 100 or 110, I think that should be their target, and they should be doing good with their bowling.
Thank you, Surjit. And this one is hit close to the ground. Fielder's right there. A little misfielding. And the ball traveling towards the long wide off region, deep extra cover region, fielded by the fielder. But let's see how many runs the batsman managed to score. Looks like it's going to be a single, despite the misfielding on the KKR's camp. Little misfielding in the KKR side. However, 1 run coming off that delivery. Chetan getting ready to bowl again. And this one is a swing and a miss. A beautiful delivery, just right outside the stumps. Not enough to be declared a wide. No foul, no harm. 82 for 3. Sumant with a score of 1. And this one, he placed it gently towards the square leg region for a single. Brings Raj Hatti to the bat with 1 ball to go in the 12th over. Bowler is Chetan. Chetan managing to get a wicket, giving away 8 runs. Raj getting ready. Face the last delivery by Chetan, and this one is a full toss, attempted to lift the ball, but ball travels close to the ground, traveling towards the mid-wicket region for a quick single. That is going to put Raj at bat again. Score at the end of 12 overs is 84 for 3 for the Dayton Indians. Losing 2 wickets in the first 2 overs. The very first one on the first delivery, followed by a beautiful partnership by Raj Hatti and Sunil Samrat to push the score into the 80s. 3rd wicket coming off of a delivery by Chetan, caught by Girish Kulkarni. Girish to start off the 13th over. Batsman is Raj Hatti. Fielders taking their positions. So we now have a fielder at the straight long off region. Girish Kulkarni getting ready to bowl. First delivery of the 13th over. And this one is lifted by Raj for a 4. Ball bounces. Fielder couldn't reach the ball for a beautiful shot for 4 runs. Score is going to be 88. Raj at 43. Raj ka score 47 hai na? Should go up. Delivery by Girish, and this one lift attempt. Swing and a miss. Raj again, trying to lift the ball. Score is 88 for 3. Raj Hatti with a score of 47, 3 short of his half a century. Girish making some fielding adjustments based on the previous 2 attempts by Raj to lift the ball and place it outside the boundaries. Let's see the change-up. The change-up is going to be long off, long on. We also have a deep mid-wicket. We also have a deep backward square leg. And we also have a fielder at the deep point. And the next delivery in this one is hit above the batsman. Fielder fielding the ball for a quick single. Push the score to 89 for 3. Middle of the 13th over brings the batsman Sumant to face off Girish Kulkarni for the first time. Girish for a delivery. And this one is lifted up in the air. Let's see where it lands. Lands, no players there, no fielders there. Fielder filling the ball. Runners running. 2 runs. 2 runs coming off of that delivery. Fielders being close to the boundaries. Nobody was there. Ball landing in the middle. Runners running. 2 runs. 91 for 3. Girish for a delivery, and this one is lifted again for a beautiful 6. Ball going towards the deep mid-wicket region. And Sumant with a score of 10. Raj had T2 short of his half a century. Score is 97 for 3. We're at the bottom of the 13th over. Last ball, last delivery by Girish. And this one is lifted again beautifully for a towering 6. Sumant not wasting any time. With 3 overs left to go, with 2 overs left to go, pushing the score, and that pushes the score past the 100 mark with a score of 103. It should be okay. Okay, that's the end of the 13th over. Scored at the end of 13 overs is 103 for 3. Sumant with a score of 16. Raj Hatti with a score of 48. Sumant not wasting any time. Pulling the Indians out of a deficit. Run rate with a projected score of 119 at the moment by Crick Heroes app. And that will bring the bowler Chetan to bowl his 3rd over of the inning. Batsman is Raj. And the first delivery And this one is hit straight to the fielder standing at the deep cover point region for a quick single. Ball traveling at decent speed, not giving not much opportunity for the batsman to run between the pitch. Single off that delivery brings him on to face off Chetan. Oh, and the ball, and that's a clean bowl. That was a full toss. Chetan failing to connect, and that is a clean bowl, as you can see on the broadcast there. No questions asked. Nevertheless, very good attempt by Chetan to bring the run rate up, managing to score some runs for the Dayton Indians, pushing them to 104 for 4 in the middle of the 14th over. And that brings the batsman Deepu from the Dayton Indians camp, middle of the 14th over, to face Chetan, the bowler for KKR. Deepu, getting ready, face Chetan. The ball blocked, playing it safe, right back to the bowler. Full toss. Hit infield, straight to the fielder, standing at the long right on. Long on, and that is where brings Raj Hatti to the bat with a single. 2 more balls to go for Chetan. Score is 105 for 4. We're at the bottom of the 14th over. 8 balls to go. Let's see if the Indians manage to capitalize as much as they can. And the delivery in this one is hit up in the air. Ball traveling for the 4. So that's 4 runs coming off that delivery for Raj, who hits it towards the deep extra cover, pushing the score to 109. Last ball to go for Chetan. Raj taking a stand, crossing, making his score to 53, pushing his score to 53 with a half a century now. And this one is lifted again beautifully by Raj, straight to the fielder standing at the long on region, fielding the ball, quick single. At the end of over, scored at the end of 14 overs is 109 for 4. Correction, the score is 110 for 4 at the end of 14 overs. Raj Hatti crossing the half a century with a score of 54. And Deepu with a score of 1 at the moment, with 6 more balls to go. Projected score at the moment showing us at 118. Chetan managing to take 2 wickets, giving away 16 runs. Let's see who's going to be bowling the last over of the inning for the KKR. And it seems it's going to be the bowler Raghu to start off the last over of the inning for the KKR. Spectators, teammates, players from other teams enjoying the game. Beautiful day on a Thursday evening. Temperatures in the 70s, beautiful breeze. Raghu for the bowling. And this one is a wide ball. Runners running. Ball thrown, is fielding. Ball gives him 2 runs. Score is 112 for 4. 5 more balls to go. Raghu getting ready. The delivery, and this one is hit close to the ground. Fielder standing right there. Fielder fielding the ball. Runners running. The batsman running. Managed to score 2 runs. Ball traveling towards deep forward mid-wicket region. 2 runs coming off that delivery, pushing the score to 114 for 4. With 4 more balls to go for Raghu. The last over of the inning. The ball in this one is lifted high in the air. Ball crossing the boundary for a towering 6. Pushing the score to 120 for 4 for the Dayton Indians, who strategically, with the partnership from Raj Hatti and Sunil Sabrat, managing to push the score up to 80, followed by a couple more wickets coming down for the Dayton Indians. However, they still managed to capture additional 40 runs with 4 more balls to go. And the delivery by Raghu. And this one is hit straight up in the air for a 6. And that brings the score to 126 for the Dayton Indians with 3 more balls to go. Deepu not wasting any time with a score of 15. Score of 13 already, 15 already. And 5 balls. Delivery by Raghu. This one is a wide ball. 3 more balls to go in the inning. Let's see how far the Dayton Indians managed to push the score to give a good chase for the KKR camp. The ball, and this one is hit straight to the ground, and that's a run out because Raj running as only 2 more balls to go. Raj is at the far end, but Raj is out. So that's the 5th wicket coming for the Dayton Indians with 3 more balls to go. Raj with a beautiful inning with a score of 54. So with 2 more balls to go in the inning, this on is hit off of the ground for a quick single by Deepu. Brings the batsman Srinu to face the last delivery of the inning for the Dayton Indians with the score of 128 for 5 wickets. Bowler Raghu to bowl last delivery, and this one is hit straight to the ground. Runners running with a single. And that's the end of the first inning. So the Indians recover from a bad start with 2 wickets coming pretty quickly within the first delivery of the first over and the second one on the second over. The opening batsman retiring with a score of 129 for 5. So the KKR camp needs to come up with a strategy to beat the score of 129. 130 required to win the match. Fielders heading back to the dugout. The Indians happy with the performance by Raj Hatti, Deepu and Sunil Samrat. Umpires heading back for a quick break. So we're waiting for the KKR team to get ready to start off the second inning with a required score of 130 to win the match. We would like to take this opportunity that this is the second league match for the BCC T15 League 2023, brought to you by Beavercreek Cricket Club, the Miami Valley Cricket Association, and our dear sponsors, Colonial Oil Industries, the platinum sponsor, the gold sponsors, HP Electric and Construction, K&K Petroleum Maintenance, Dr. Pratik Parikh, Professor, Anderson Williamson Insurance, and our silver sponsors, King's Table Bar and Grill of Beavercreek, Morob Wholesale of Dayton, Professional Accounting and Consulting of Columbus, Ohio, Dr. Sujit Mutukuru, a physician out of Kettering Network, Uninsured out of Dayton, Mick Lundy State Farm of Beavercreek, Park National Bank of Xenia, Kielson Dayton of Dayton, and our silver sponsors, the bronze sponsors, are Contigo Taqueria of Dayton, the Gulch Saloon of Yellow Springs, Ray's Xenia Avenue Drive-Thru and Market, Dayton, Dr. Shivaguru Sridharan, a professor, Mr. Soumitra Kulkarni, an IT professional, Dr. Vipul Patel, a physician from the Springfield Medical Center, KW Advisors Steve Young, a real estate agent for all your real estate needs, Sriji Grocers of Somerville and Fairborn for all your Indian grocery needs, the Vince Cafe of Yellow Springs for your dining experience, Topics of Dayton, Greene County Parks and Recreation, Mr. Anup Musku, a businessman from the Dayton area, British Petroleum, owned by Harish Reddy, and that's the Zippin BP in Springfield, Honk and Holler of Xenia, Textile Solutions, Schaefer Oil, and Bully Bully Inc. of Xenia. We'll be right back in a few more minutes. Welcome back. We're back. KKR batsman on the field. Dayton Indians already set with their field setup. Start off the second inning of the second match for the BCC T15 League 2023. Start, Gilsner. First delivery is out of the boundary for the 6 by KKR. The batsman is Vipul Patel, the opening batsman for the KKR camp with a beautiful towering 6. The bowler is Srinu from the Dayton Indians. Vipul not wasting any time. Second delivery and the ball. This one lets it go by, it's right outside the stump. Not wide. Vipul probably was anticipating that it may be wide, but it isn't. The ball to Vipul Patel, and this one is hit up in the air. Let's see if the fielders catch it, and they do. That's the first wicket down for the KKR on the third delivery. Vipul Patel attempting to hit the ball towards the long off region, lifting the ball with a beautiful 6 to start the inning. However, came short. Retiring Vipul Patel, and that's the first wicket down for the KKR. Bring in the next batsman. Remains to be seen who the next batsman is from the KKR camp. So the first wicket coming in the very first over on the fourth delivery by Srinu. Srinu getting ready. The delivery to the new batsman. Played safe. Ball traveling towards the short cover region. Well, short mid-off region. No runs. Srinu for the ball. This one is swing and a miss. Appeal made. Umpire not making any calls. 6 for 1 for the KKR. First over. Srinu, last delivery, and this one is nicked. Fielder failing to field the ball. No runs. Batsman is Sandeep. And that's the end of the first over. Scored at the end of the first over is 6 for 1. With Srinu managing to capture the first wicket of Vipul Patel, the opening batsman.
Batsman is Nishkash. Nishkash, not Sandeep. Because they gave me the... Sandeep was supposed to... Yeah.
There's been a slight correction in the name of the batsman. It's Nishkash, not Sandeep. However, the committee will make the changes after the inning is completed. For the viewers who are viewing online, just a tidbit of information on the name of the batsman that replaced Vipul Patel. So the bowler is Vujini, and his first delivery. This one is beautiful delivery. Mishkash not taking any chances. Uphill made, but beautiful delivery nevertheless. Good length. Vujini for our next delivery in this one. Ball rising. Batsman trying to hit the ball towards the leg side. Failing to connect. No runs. The delivery. This one is a wide ball. As so elegantly ruled and displayed by the umpire Yash Rathod. With Ginny, this one again swing and a miss. Ball right outside the stump. Batsman trying to place the ball to the offside but failing to connect. No runs. The ball, this one is lifted up in the air. Fielders trying to stop the ball, fielded well. Two runs coming off that delivery. Nine for one, with two more balls to go. We're at the bottom of the second over, and this one is lifted way up in the air. Let's see if it catches, and the pass, and it's an out. It's an out. We're looking for a confirmation by the fielders and the umpires, and that brings Nishkash out of the inning. Second wicket down for KKR. Bowler Vujini. Brings the batsman Sri to face the last ball by Vujini. Vujini managing to capture a wicket, giving away 3 runs. Sri to face off Vujini. The last ball of the second over. Scored is 9 for 2 for KKR. The ball, and this one is blocked straight to the bowler. No runs. That's the end of the second over. Scored at the end of second over is 9 for 2 for KKR. Nishkash and Vipul Patel both cut out by the Dayton Indians. Need 121 runs in 79 balls for KKR to win this match. Dayton Indians pulling themselves off with a beautiful performance after losing 2 costly wickets in the opening 2 overs, with a beautiful partnership by Raj Hatti and Sunil Samrat. followed by others on the team with a score of 129. KKR needs 130 runs to win this match. Score at the moment is 9-2. And that brings the bowler Pratik from the KKR, from the Dayton Indian side to bowl. The batsman is Sandeep. Actually, Niskash. It is not Sandeep, it is Niskash. Correction there. And the delivery, this one is right on the leg. Hitting the leg, deflected. No runs. Pratik for the next delivery. And this one is a swing and a miss, just right outside the stump. No runs. Pratik for the delivery. And little miscalculations on the step. Go back to the lineup again. And this one is swing and a miss. Beautiful length, ball staying low. Batsman bat is approximately a foot away on top of the ball. Miscalculating the height of the ball. Player not ready. Pratik's gonna go back. Start again. And the ball, this one is a white ball. Niskash to face Pratik. And he's out. Niskash going for a leg hit. And that's the third wicket coming down for KKR. Caught by the wicket keeper. Bowler is Pratik. So KKR with similar start of their inning compared to the Dayton Indians, who lost the 2 wickets in the first 2 overs, but KKR losing 3 wickets in the third over, in the middle of the third over. Pratik with a 1 run, 1 wicket. Pretty good average. Brings the batsman Chetan. Chetan swing and a miss. It's a full toss. Ball traveling towards the slip. Fielded by the fielder. No runs. 1 more ball to go in the third over. Last delivery and a ball. This one is hit towards the leg side, bouncing off the fielder's hands. Ball traveling towards the boundary. Batsman running. Ball was hit towards the forward square leg region, bouncing off the fielder's hands. 2 runs coming off that delivery, pushing the score to 12-3 for the KKR. giving away 3 runs, taking 1 wicket. Need 118 runs in 72 balls by the KKR to win this match. Run rate at the moment is 4, which is pretty identical to what the Dayton Indians team had at that point in time. Remains to be seen if KKR can open up, and the 4th over ball is placed towards the leg side by the batsman, traveling towards forward square leg for a single. Batsman was Sri, brings up Chetan to face Saurabh, the bowler. Saurabh, who was the opening batsman who was out on the very first delivery, bowling the 4th over, and this one is hit up in the air, infield, ball traveling towards the fielder, standing at the mid-wicket region for a quick single. Saurabh for the delivery, and this one is up in the air above the fielder, ball traveling, fielder's running, and it's crossing the boundary for a 4. So Sri with a beautiful hit above the fielder, standing at the extra cover region for a 4. Brings the score to 18 for 3 for the KKR. Saurabh for the delivery, and this one is lifted towards the leg side for a boundary. Another 4 by Sri. No fielder was there. Of course, we're still in the power play. Ball traveling towards the deep mid-wicket region for a 4, pushing the score to 18 for 3 for KKR. Saurabh for the delivery. This one is a full toss. Ball traveling towards the slip. Fielder attempting to field the ball. Slips. A single coming off that delivery. 23 for 3 with 1 more ball to go for Saurabh. Saurabh giving away 11 runs so far in his first over. Batsman Chetan getting ready to face Saurabh. Last delivery, and this one is placed towards the forward point region, cover point region for a quick single. And that's the end of the 4th over. Scored at the end of 4 overs is 24 for 3. Chetan with a score of 4, Sri with a score of 10. KKR losing 3 wickets in the first 4 overs. Need 106 runs in 66 balls. The run rate at the point is 6 per over. We still have 11 more overs to go. KKR needs a run rate of approximately 7 per over to win the match. Remains to be seen if the partnership of Sri and Chetan can perhaps widen that deficit, reduce that deficit, that is, and possibly give the team a chance to advance and possibly win the second match, the second league match. Dayton Indians with a good score of 129 in 15 overs, coming from behind. The delivery by the bowler Anand. It's a bye. Runners, the batsman running. 2 runs coming off that ball. delivery. And this one is a wide ball, ruled by the umpire. Score is 27-3. We're in the top of the 5th over with 5 more balls to go for the bowler Anand. The ball. And this one is hit right to the ground, past the fielder. Fielder fielding at the mid-off region for the quick single. Score is 28-3. Anand giving away 4 runs at the moment, his first over, with a wide and a couple of singles and a bye run. And this one is hit. This one was hit straight in the air by Sri. Fielder looking for the ball. Ball traveling deep into. Pushing the score to 28 at the moment. 34-3. That's a 6. Beautiful 6 by Sri on Anand's delivery, who has given away 10 runs so far in his first over. Chetan with a score of 7 and Sri with a score of 16. And this is where the persisting issue of locating the ball once it crosses the boundary and lands into the prairie grass. Looks like the fielders were able to recover the ball. We'll resume the play. Score is 34-3. We're in the middle of the 5th over. Anand is the bowler. Sri is the batsman. Anand, get ready. The ball. This one is played safe. Fielder standing right there at the short mid-on region. No runs. Score is 34-3. Anand for the next delivery. And this one is a wide. As expected, umpire ruling it wide. Two more balls to go in the over, the 5th over. Batsman is Sri. And the ball, swing and a miss, hitting the body, upper body. Batsman not running. No runs. Sri getting ready. The delivery by Anand. Swing and a miss. And that's the end of the 5th over. Scored is 35-3 at the end of 5 overs. KKR losing 3 wickets in the first 4 overs. They need 95 runs and 60 balls. KKR team watching their players, hopeful to turn the tides around. spectators at the venue, enjoying a beautiful day, beautiful temperatures, high 70s, mid 70s. Perfect day for cricket. Not much wind, not much heat, no clouds, plenty of sunlight. This one is swing and a miss. Looked like wide, but it isn't. Bowler is Vujini. Batsman is Chetan. Score is 35 for 3. We're at the top of the 6th over. Chetan getting ready to face off Vujini. The delivery. Oh, and he's bowled. Clean bowl, trying to block the ball. And Chetan is clean bowled by Vujini. Top of the 6th over. Score is 35 for 4 for the KKR camp, which will bring the captain up for batting. Chetan trying to block the ball, realizing what happened. Clean bowl by Vujini. So the 4th wicket coming down for KKR, top of the 6th over. Vujini managing to capture 2 wickets with a run, giving away only 3 runs. The next delivery, this one is blocked by the batsman for a quick single towards the short cover region for a quick single. Batsman is Venu. Sri to face off Vujini with 3 more balls to go in the 6th over. Score is 36 for 4 for KKR. Sri, a very well-known player in the Mason region, along with Venu. They've been long-time players and they've been participants in the BCC's one-day tourney since 2016. Familiar faces. And the ball, this one is caught out. Another beautiful delivery with Sri try to block the ball, but ball ever so slightly touching the bat, caught by the wicket keeper. Another wicket coming off of Vujini. Sri, KKR's hopeful, retiring at 16 runs, top of the middle of the 6th over. Which will bring new batsman. And remains to be seen who the batsman name is, but they will be facing Vujini, who has 2 more balls to go in the over. Vujini managing to capture 2 wickets in this over. Let's see if he can claim a hat trick. And the delivery, and this one is placed towards the slip, fielded by the fielder. No runs. Good bowling by Vujini. Player is Raj. Batsman is Raj. Bowler is Vujini for the last ball of the 6th over. 2 wickets coming in the 6th over for Vujini with a beautiful run rate of 4, giving you only 4 runs. And this one is nicked gently by Raj. Ball traveling towards the boundary, fielded by the fielder for 2 runs. Ball traveling towards the square third man region for 2 runs. Score is 38 for 5 after 6 overs. Some quick wickets coming for KKR. Dayton Indians managing to capture these wickets with some bowling domination by Vujini with 3 wickets to his credit, giving away 6 runs. Dayton Indians looking in a strong position to win the match. if they manage to keep the pressure, keep the run rate low, as the KKR needs 92 runs and 54 balls, which is mathematically not impossible. It's possible. However, remains to be seen by KKR's team if they can manage to turn the tide around. The batsmen Raj and Venu facing the bowling camp from Dayton Indians, and this one will be started by Saurabh. His second over, who gave away 12 runs with no wickets to his credit. Venu with a score of 1 and Raj with a score of 2. KKR with a score of 38 for 5. The delivery by Saurabh, and this one is a swing and a miss. Wide ball ruled by umpire Prabhanjan Mishra. 39 for 5. Delivery by Saurabh. And this one is hit straight to the fielders. Standing at the short cover region. No runs. Saurabh, an all-rounder, power hitter, opening batsman for the Dayton Indians, and the delivery, this one is hit the bat, but it doesn't travel too far. No runs. Fielders right there. Batsman not taking any chances. Batsman Venu not taking any chances. A seasoned veteran of the hard tennis ball cricket tournament in the Dayton, Cincinnati, Mason region. A regular face in the cricket scene. Saurabh for the delivery, and this one is, a clean bowl. Venu tried to lift the ball, a full toss, and it's a clean bowl. 6th wicket coming for the KKR. Middle of the 7th over. Scored is 39 for 6. Venu clean bowl by Saurabh. Saurabh Mahavadidar. Saurabh Mahavadidar with a clean bowl. Wicket of Venu, the captain. Venu heading back towards the dugout, bringing the next batsman from the KKR camp in the hopes to capitalize on the remaining overs. Need 91 runs and 51 balls. 39 for 6 for KKR. Saurabh with his first wicket, giving away 13 runs. Dayton Indians at the moment looking in a commanding leadership spot over the KKR. Indians winning the toss, deciding to bat with a score of 129. Losing a couple of wickets in a pressure situation, but KKR needs 91 runs and 50 balls. Tough proposition at the pace with 6 wickets down and 39 with a score of 39. It is going to be a challenge, certainly going to be a challenge for KKR to bounce back up and to win the match or tie at the least. Saurabh to bowl his 5th ball of the over, 2nd over, and this one is blocked by the batsman Raghu. Saurabh for the ball, and this one touches the bat, but the batsman not running. Ball traveling towards the slip gully region. No runs. That's the end of the 7th over. Scored at the end of 7 overs is 39 for 6 for the KKR. 6 wicket down in 7 overs. 130 required to win the match. Need 91 runs and 48 balls by KKR. Eight more overs to go in the inning. Dayton Indians in a very commanding position to win the match with 6 wickets down. KKR with a beautiful performance in the first 3 overs during their first inning. Struggling at the moment, seems to be struggling at the moment in the second inning when it's time for their batting turn. Raj to face off Dayton Indians. Batsman ready, fielders ready. Bowler is Pratik. Raj the batsman. Score of 2. And swing and a miss. Ball staying low, right outside the stump. Raj attempting to swing, failing to connect. No harm, no foul, no runs. Score is 39 for 6. Top of the 8th over. Next delivery by Pratik, and this one is hit up in the air, but no players there, no fielders there. Ball landing in the middle of the field for a quick single. Pratik for the ball, for the delivery. And this one is placed safely by the batsman towards the forward point, cover point region for the quick single. Three more balls to go for Pratik, Raj the batsman, and the delivery. And this one is swung, the ball traveling towards the leg side, close to the backward square leg region for the quick single. Score is 41 for 6. Middle of the 8th over. Need 88 runs in 44 balls for KKR to win the match. The ball, and this one is a wide. Batsman Raghu deciding to let it go by, realizing it's a wide ball. 43 for 6. 2 more balls to go in the 8th over. Pratik. And this one remains to be seen. It is not ruled wide. It's a fair ball, but it's landing right outside the outside the stumps. Batsman not chasing the ball. Last ball to go in the 8th over. This one is another beautiful ball, swing and a miss. Batsman little late. And that's the end of the 8th over. Score is 43 for 6 at the end of 8 overs. With 7 more overs to go, KKR need a score of 130 to win the match with 87 runs required in 42 balls. Let's see if the batsman Raj and Raghu manage to capitalize or come close to winning or tying the match. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. However, the Dayton Indians have maintained the pressure with their bowling regime, with Saurabh and Pratik, and of course, one of the star bowler with a claim of 3 wickets and the run rate of about 6 or 4 to his credit. So the next bowler for the Dayton Indians will be Shravan to start off the 9th over. Shravan, spin bowler, first ball. And this one is lifted up in the air for a 6. 6 runs coming off the first delivery by Shravan, who's starting his first over. And it's the 9th over for the Dayton Indians. The ball, and this one is lifted up in the air and dropped by the fielder. A lifesaver for the batsman, Raj. No runs. Fielder failing to make the catch. Standing at the Silimirov region, and this one is lifted up in the air. Let's see. And fielded by the fielder. Fielded at the wide, long on, deep forward mid-wicket region. 2 runs coming off that delivery. Raj attempting to close the deficit. KKR with a score of 51 for 6, and this one is nicked. Swept in a full toss towards the leg region, towards the deep square leg. 1 run coming off that ball, 52 for 6. And it's a bye run given away by Shravan. Good running by the batsman. Score moving up to 54 for 6, 53 for 6 for the KKR team. 77 runs needed in 37 balls. Showing the bowler. Last ball to go in the 9th over. The ball just right outside the stump. Fair ball, full toss. Swing and a miss. That's the end of the 9th over. Score at the end of 9 overs is 53 for 6. Raghu, the batsman, with a score of 1, and Raj with a score of lucky 13. Need 77 more runs in 36 balls. That is 6 overs for the KKR. We're chasing a score of 129, so need 130 to win the match. A little water break requested by the players. Beautiful sunny day at the BCC field at Hobson Park in Fairborn, Ohio. This is the second match of the BCC T15 League 2023. This year there are 12 teams. Started out in June. Hope to complete sometime around August or September. Middle of August or perhaps early September. It's a group of two groups with 6 teams each. Each team get to play 6 matches each. This is the second match of the T15 League for 2023 with KKR and Dayton Indians. Indians with a commanding lead of 129 runs. KKR chasing with a score of 53 for 6. Top of the 10th over. Bowler is Srinu. Batsman running. It is 53 for 7. So the KKR losing their 7th wicket. Top of the 10th over with the run out. which brings the batsman Girish Kulkarni from the KKR camp to face off the bowler Srinu. Girish Kulkarni, another familiar face in the region. CPL, CCL, Mason, Cincinnati area, competing in the one-day tourneys, and now part of the larger organizations that are organizing similar tournaments in a 360-degree field configuration. Let's see if Mr. Kulkarni can manage to capitalize or at least assist KKR to close with a decent score. This one is fielded by the fielder. Ball traveling towards the leg gully, square leg region. 1 run coming off that ball. 4 more balls to go for Srinu with a score of 54 for 7 for the KKR. Batsman is Raghu facing Srinu. And this one is a swing and a miss. Ball slips past the wicket keeper. 1 run. Girish facing Srinu for the last ball, and this one is placed between the slips for a quick single. I take that back. There's still a couple more balls to go for Srinu. We're at the bottom of the 10th over. Score is 56 for 7. Batsman Raghu. Fielded by the fielder. Actually towards the backward point region. Fielded by the fielder. No runs. There's silence in the KKR side of the fence in the dugout. The next delivery, and this one is deflected towards the leg side. Ball traveling towards the forward square leg region. 1 run coming on that delivery. Scored is 58 for 7. At the end of the 10th over. Scored at the end of 10 overs is 57 for 7. $73 runs needed in 30 balls. That's 5 overs. 73 runs, mathematically possible. KKR, loss of 7 wickets. Score is 57 for 7 in 10 overs. Looks like the bowler is going to be either Saurabh or Srinu. Bowler Shravan, not Srinu. I take that back. Saurabh giving some tips, fielding tips and position changes. Shravan getting ready to start the 11th over for the Dayton Indians. KKR scored a 57.7. 57 with 7 wickets down. Batsman is Raghu with a score of 2. Girish with a score of 2. And the ball, this one is a swing and a miss. It's right outside the stump. The ball, this one is got to be a wide and a bide. 2 runs coming off of the bide. 2 bide runs and a wide. 3 runs coming off that ball by Shravan, pushing the score to 60 for 7. We're at the top of the 11th over. Shravan, the ball. This one is hit close to the ground. Fielder fielding the ball. A single coming off that delivery. Ball traveling towards the square leg, forward square leg region for a quick single. Shravan, no wickets, but 15 runs given away so far. The delivery, and this one is a swing and a miss. Ball was outside the stumps. Girish attempting to swing the ball, but failing to connect. The next ball, and this one hits the body. Girish failing to connect once again. Swings a little early. No runs. This one is another swing and a miss. Wicketkeeper failing to field the ball, but fielder's right there. No runs. Avoiding the chances of a bye runs. This one is another swing and a miss. Beautiful delivery. Good over by Shravan. Score at the end of 11 overs is 63 for 7 for the KKR. 4 more overs to go. 67 runs in 24 balls. So far, the Indians looking to be in command of this match, taking 7 wickets in 11 overs with a score of 63 for the KKR. Vipul Patel, the opening batsman of great hopes, with a beautiful opening 6, retiring earlier in the first over. Bowler is Vujini, and this one is nicked up in the air. Ball landing right behind the wicketkeeper. Ball crossing. Ball fielded by the fielders. 2 runs coming off that ball. Ball rising up in the air. Upon landing, changes the direction, throwing the fielder off balance. Nevertheless, saves the boundary for 2 runs. Score is 65 for 7. Batsman Raghu facing Vujini. And this one is a swing and a miss. Ball rising at the last moment. Good length. No runs. And that one is ruled out as out by the umpire. Ball did touch the bat. So that brings the 8th wicket down for KKR. 2 more wickets to go for KKR with 22 more balls to go with 65 runs required. So the Indians looking to score their first league match victory against KKR. Match number 2 of the BCC T15 2023 League. Vujini the bowler, and the bowling in this one hits the body. Swing and a miss. Batsman's swinging the bat slightly ahead of the pitch. Girish Kulkarni with a score of 2. The next delivery. Batsman not ready. Score 65 for 8. Okay, this one is hit for the boundary towards the square fine leg region. Batsman is Girish. Bowler is, I take that back, batsman is Raghu. Bowler is Ujjini. So Raghu with a 4, a left-hand batsman. Ujjini has 4 wickets and gave away 12 runs. So Ujjini with an excellent bowling average in this match. Scored a 69 for 8. We're at the bottom of the 12th over, and the ball, and this one is swing and a miss. Ball go traveling right above the stumps. Raghu with the early swing, missing the ball. Slightly under pressure to score some runs, as they need 61 runs in 19 balls. Scored a 69 for 8 for the KKR. Ujjini for the last ball of the 12th over, and this one is lifted up way in the air and for a beautiful 6. That was a beautiful 6. Left-hand batsman capitalized on the short pitch. Ball rising just up the right level for the batsman. Connect the ball for the beautiful 6, pushing the score to 75 for 8. Need 55 runs in 18 balls for the KKR camp. Raghu with a score of 10. And that's the end of the 12th over. 3 more overs to go. 55 runs required in 3 overs. Score is 75 for 8 for KKR. KKR camp cheering their players Raghu and Girish. Bowler is Pratik to Girish, and this one is hit straight to the fielder Saurabh, standing at the deep mid-off region. Actually close to the straight long-off region, now moving away towards the wide long-off region, and even further perhaps towards the deep extra cover and deep cover region. Single coming off that delivery, pushing the score to 76. Pratik the bowler, batsman Raghu, left-hand batsman, thus the field change. Last minute's adjustments. Score 76 for 8, top of the 13th over. Pratik the bowler, Raghu the batsman with a score of 10. And the ball. And this one is a swing and a miss, a beautiful delivery right above the stumps. Ball flying slightly above the stumps. Raghu trying to lift the ball, place it towards the leg side, failing. 4 more balls to go in the 13th over, with KKR requiring 54 runs in 16 balls. The delivery. And this one is hit straight up into the air and caught by the fielder standing at the straight long off region. So that brings the number of wickets down for KKR to 9. With 1 more wicket to go, with a score of 76. We're in the middle of the 12th over. Ball not traveling too far, but a beautiful catch by the fielder Srinu, standing at the straight long on region. Last batsman for KKR. So Pratik managing to capture 2 wickets and giving away 8 runs. Brings the batsman Niranjan, the last batsman for KKR, to face Pratik, with 3 more balls to go in the 13th over. The delivery, and this one is clean bowled, and that's the end of the inning. So the batsman Niranjan clean bowled by Pratik. So KKR retired, the team is retired. lost the match to Dayton Indians with a score of 129. 130 was the target. KKR failing to score, retiring all the players. Dayton Indians with a beautiful performance for the second T15 League match, which concluded with the Indians winning. The Indians won by 53 runs. Teams on the field, umpires Prabhanjan Mishra and Yash Rathod. A beautiful job. Both the umpires. Here's a signal by the umpire, the main umpire, Prabhanjan Mishra. The teams congratulating each other on the field. A beautiful game. Beautiful game. Very, very good game by the Dayton Indians, who looked at, for a moment to be under pressure, but they managed to get out of the pressure situation with the partnership of Raj Hatti and Sunil Samrat to score 129 in the first inning, giving 130 as the target score for the KKR camp, which failed to score the runs. And they were all out in the second inning. So for those of you watching, we would like to thank you. Please leave a comment, suggestions, and feedback for us on the video feed. The BCC T15 League 2023 was brought to you by BCC Beavercreek Cricket Club, Miami Valley Cricket Association, Colonial Oil Industry, our platinum sponsor, our gold sponsors, HB Electric and Construction, K&K Petroleum Maintenance, Dr. Pratik Parikh, Professor, Anderson Williamson Insurance, our silver sponsors, Park National Bank, State Farm McLundy, Uninshore, Unishore, Kielson of Dayton, Dr. Sujit Muttukuru, Professional Accounting and Consulting of Columbus, Morab Wholesale of Dayton, King's Stable Bar and Grill of Beavercreek, Ohio, our brand sponsors, Contigo Taqueria of Miamisburg, the Gulf Saloon of Yellow Springs, Ray's Genie Avenue, Drive-Thru and Market, Dayton, Dr. Shivaguru Sridharan, Professor, Mr. Soumitra Kulkarni, IT Professional, Dr. Vipul Patel, Physician of the Springfield Medical Network, KW Advisors, Keller Williams Realty, Steve Young, Sriji Grocers of Centerville and Beavercreek, the Vince Cafe of Yellow Springs, Topics of Dayton, Greene County Parks and Recreation, Mr. Anup Musku of Dayton, BP of Springfield, Harish Reddy, Honk and Holler of Xenia, Texal Solution of Fairborn, Bully Bully Inc. of Xenia, Schaefer Oil of Dayton. We'd like to thank you all the viewers, and we hope to see you at our next broadcast for the third T15 League match, soon to be announced. And please visit us on our website at bccohio.org or look for it on the Crick Heroes app. We thank you, all the viewers and the teams and participants. Congratulations to the Dayton Indians for winning the second league match. Thank you and goodbye.